Everyone, I am going to explain the question answer of chapter number 12, that is biotechnology and its application. Okay, so let us see the first question in this chapter is objective question. Uh, Here the crystals of Bt toxins produced by some bacteria do not kill the bacteria themselves because four options are there. So your correct answer is toxin is inactive state. Okay, when it get the alkaline medium, it becomes activated, and in acidic or non-alkaline medium, it remains inactive. So inactive answer is the correct one. Second question, your second question is, what are the transgenic bacteria? Illustrate using any one example. So, transgenic bacteria, here is the answer I have already written. The transgenic bacteria are those bacteria whose genetic materials are altered or they are made rDNA, sorry, they are made rDNA, recombinant DNA, one minute, they are made rDNA, recombinant DNA or DNA for the particular purpose. As for example, the Bt cotton with gene from Bacillus thuringiensis, one bacterium. Here the cry gene present in the bacterium, Bacillus thuringiensis bacterium, is inserted into the cotton plant, okay, cell or their cell to make it rDNA. Whenever whenever the insect consume this plant part, it reaches the gut and becomes active in alkaline medium of their gut, and that alkaline medium to produce cry protein, which in turns blocks the pathway of the uh, bullworms, which is being finally killed by starvation. They cannot consume food, so out of starvation they are being killed. Next question, compare and contrast the advantage and disadvantage of the production of genetically modified crops. So your answer will be here that uh, the advantages of genetically modified crops. So first is narrow spectrum killing of the targeted insect only, like Bt cotton. It cannot kill other insect, only the targeted insects are being killed. Why only desirable traits are developed into the crops, undesirable eliminating unwanted or undesirable traits. The junk characters or the junk genes are also eliminated by removing or replacing the correct gene. The fourth one is nutritional enhancement. As for example, vitamin A, uh, mm, uh, vitamin C, other fat, a good quality of cholesterol, better fat nutrients like uh, yeah, different type of fatty acids which has less cholesterol can be developed, like omega-3 fatty acids can be fortified in the plants, or other agronomical traits like tolerance to the environmental stress, nutrient efficiency, post-harvest damage in flavor saver tomato, etc. has been uh, mm, developed, or quality wise as well as quantity wise improvement can be done. Reduce the reliance on the chemical pesticide degrading our environment. So dependence on the chemical pesticide can also be sought out. But what are disadvantages of the GMO crops? Such crops are in danger to native plants. They cause native crops and causes loss of biodiversity. They may develop disease resistance pathogen who will be burden such plants production. Uh, it also produces weeds and super weeds by resistance genes in them, and their removal will be totally impossible. So these are the disadvantages of uh, GMO crops. Now question number 4. Question number 4 state that what are the cry proteins? Name the organism that produce it and how the man exploit this protein to his benefit. So the answer of this question is the cry proteins are toxic proteins. The cry proteins are toxic proteins synthesized by the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis for the self-defense from the insect. These are inactive in bacterium, but when get alkaline medium becomes active to kill the targeted animals, insects. The bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis has cry genes. It has cry genes which transcribe and and translate the protein, okay, and these proteins especially in the gut of lepidopterans larvae, they become active to damage the gut tissue, causes swelling, and finally blockage of the food pipe of the insect is ultimately died out of starvation. The man with the help of uh, uh, with the help of man with the help of these genetic engineering, the technique of genetic engineering, isolated the cryogenes of bacterium and then made the part of the plants or their cell to make the plants resistive towards the harmful pest only without killing the useful insects like honeybee. So this is the importance of uh, cryoproteins. The next question, question number 5 state that what is gene therapy? Illustrate using example of the deaminase, ADA deaminase deficiency. So it is medicated, this technique is a medicated technique to replace the faulty genes by the process of rDNA technology. In the case of SCID, that is the severe combined immunodeficiency, which is caused due to the defect in the gene and the gene unable to produce deaminase enzyme, and that's why the T lymphocytes becomes non-functional. So the loss of immunity, it is cured by the bone marrow transplant which was given to the 4 years old girl in 1990s first time. What happened here? Here the lymphocytes are extracted from the bone marrow and good copies of human gene encoding for this enzyme is introduced into such cell, okay, and these are grown in culture medium with vector vector, and these are re-injected into the patient, but it can work for a short period of time as the lifespan of WBC is limited. So it is done in early embryonic condition. If it is done in early embryonic condition, it will cure permanently. Now with the help of diagram, you can describe it. Here you can understand This is the cry gene you are looking, the normal alleles, which is responsible for production of cry gene. Now it is introduced into the vector retrovirus. Retrovirus are the group of vectors who has ability to like AIDS virus, who has ability to converts the RNA into DNA. So they can form DNA from RNA. Hence they are RNA containing virus, but they form DNA from RNA. Hence they are called retroviruses. So here the alleles become the part of the vector. You are observing here the alleles becoming the part of the vector here. It's become the part of the vector, and when it is the retrovirus infect T lymphocytes taken from the bone marrow and cultured, then it's form multiple copy in the T lymphocytes, and it becomes the part of the that T lymphocytes to produce deaminase, adenosine deaminase enzymes, and normalize the function. So it is culture. Retrovirus form the DNA copy of the of its RNA. This DNA copy is normal alleles inside the chromosome of the host cell and culture, and then this culture T lymphocyte containing cells are then injected into the bone marrow. Hence the name given as bone marrow transplant, and it live for its life period whatever be for WBC, and cure the disease for that short period of time. So in this way, with the help of diagram, you can also explain it. The next question I will explain in my next video. Okay, thank you.